All right, you guys ready to get started with theme number two? I hope those themes brought a smile to your face today. It's Friday! Woohoo! Yay for the weekend. All right. Jennifer says it happens all the time. Yep, so true. All right. Elton John songs are like that, Susan, for you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, hey. All right, Vanessa, here we go. We got some competition here. She said, my son thought Garth Brooks was singing I'm shaving instead of I'm shameless. That's cute. I'm shaving. Yep, that's cute. When I first read your comment though, Vanessa, I have to tell you, I thought because I'm looking over at the comments and then I'm thinking at the same time and talking at the same time. It's a talent. Right? It's a talent. Um when you first said it, I thought he thought you were Garth Brooks when you were in the shower shaving. And then you were saying I'm shameless because you're like I am that good. How do you like that, Vanessa? By the way, cute shirt in your profile pic. Okay. All right. Uh, Friday the 13th. Yep. Claudia Kurtz said it's bad when your 5-year-old granddaughter corrects you. No, Grandma, that's not the way it is. Says who? Says who? All right. Okie dokie. So, theme number two, we have had Advent week this week. I hope you have enjoyed each of the tutorials every day. There's been some fun ones. So, on Monday, we did the Christmas cones. And then on Tuesday was the pocket calendar based off of a tea towel. Okay, pretty cute, right? And then on Wednesday, let's see. So Monday was with me, Tuesday was with Jenny and Carolisa. Wednesday was Barb and Kyle. Oh, and they did the gnome advent calendar, which was absolutely adorable. And then yesterday, what did we do yesterday? I can't remember. What was it, guys? I couldn't even tell you what yesterday was. Remind me. What was yesterday? I don't remember. And then today I have a new one. Was I here yesterday? I am really starting to wonder about myself. Help me, guys. I don't remember what yesterday was. Jenny did it? Table topper? No. Library card! There we go. I did do it with Jenny. And Jenny was my helper. Yes, thank you guys. We did the library card. Oh, those were so cute. So what are you going to decide to do? Which one are you going to decide to do? I don't know. You have to do them all. The library pockets. Duh. Yes, we were talking about library pockets, how important that was to us when we were growing up, right? Well, today, our last day of Advent calendar time, and now I can't, hold on. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Like, I know my sample's here somewhere. We're going to do little stockings today. Woohoo! Cute little stockings. Are you impressed? I even stopped at the dollar store and bought some chocolate and pencils for the picture. Pretty cute. So these are stockings that are lined. So you can make lots of different sizes. I'm going to give your pattern has this size in it today. And you can embellish it however you'd like. You can make it bigger. You can make it smaller. And I will tell you, you know, when I was at the dollar store and I was grabbing my little Santa chocolate, would you believe that these are little felt stickers that I stuck right on there? They were also from the dollar store. So just letting you all know, if you have a Dollar Tree, that's where I got the stickers and they're already pre-cut. How cool is that? You can embellish it however you would like. So let me show you how easy it is to do one of these. Hopefully give you a few tips along the way of how this comes together. How do you do a lining without having any raw edges inside there? So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about my method of transferring a pattern over to fabric. All right. So, and then when I go to the sewing machine, I'm going to grab my cohort in crime today, Miss Barb, is going to help me in a little bit at the sewing machine. Okay, so let's head over. I'm at the Logan store today. Here we go. And, oh, you know what I need? I need an iron plugged in. Hold on. All right, let's see if I can get this iron going. Yeah, it would help to have an iron. Okay. Yes, so cute. Kimberly said she loves these. One year she made felt ones and have stitched a blanket stitch around them with yarn for the grandsons. Oh, that's a fun idea. I love that. Okay. All right. We're going to use, the way I like to transfer this pattern is that in your pattern there's going to be a template for the stocking, okay? And for those of you who've been in some of my classes before, you have seen how I love freezer paper. Freezer paper, guys. This is from the grocery store. It's Reynolds freezer paper. You can find it either in the like meat section, you know, because it's like, but butchers use it, or sometimes you can find it like the Ziploc bags and stuff like that. Okay. Kat asked what store am I usually at. I'm usually at the warehouse. Most of the time I'm at the warehouse in the main office building in Smithfield, but if I'm not there, I'm at the Logan store. And then about once a week, usually I head down to the Sandy store. Okay, so what we're going to do, let me see if I can get situated here, is you are going to trace your stocking. Looks like this. You're going to trace it onto freezer paper. And if you've never used freezer paper before, there is a shiny side to it and a paper side to it. And what's so cool is that you can actually iron the freezer paper onto your fabric and use it as a template, and then you just peel it right off. There's no sticky residue left. It's wonderful. Love, love, love using freezer paper to do patterns. Okay, and then what you'll do is, and all of the measurements and everything are found in your pattern today. You need 2 pieces of fabric that are going to be your lining, and 2 pieces of fabric that's going to be the outside. And what I thought would be fun is that I was going to use all the same for the outside on this one, and then I was going to switch up the lining with different prints of red. But this is a great stash buster too. If you are just wanting to use a bunch of different fabrics from your stash for Christmas, this would be perfect, okay? So the thing that I want to also tell you is that when you go to cut it, you can save yourself a lot of time by stacking 4 layers of fabric at a time. So I take my 2 lining pieces and my 2 outer pieces, stack them all together. But one thing I want to make sure you know is that when you stack them, put them wrong sides together. The reason for that is because we need 2 sides that are in reverse and 2 sides that are normal. And when you stack your fabrics together, that allows one of them to be normal and the other one to be in reverse. So it's like, it saves you a ton of time. Okay, so I've got 2 pieces wrong sides together. I'm going to stack another one with 2 pieces and wrong sides are together once again. Grab this. Okay. You see how I've got my stack of 4? Now obviously, oh, did I cut that? Wampus? I might have. It's okay. Let's see if the pattern fits. Okay, here we go. I'm going to bring this down here. So I've got my layers. Here we go. Oh yeah, I'm fine. I must have just cut my red just a little bit bigger. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4 layers here. Wrong sides together. And then I have my pattern. Now normally what you would do is you would pin your pattern on and then cut it out. But if you don't want this to shift, that's why I use freezer paper. So I'm going to take my iron to it and just quickly give it a press. And look, now my template is on. It's not moving at all. And I can peel it off and there's no residue left, and I can reuse and reuse and reuse this pattern over and over again. Okay, get that back on. All right. Okay, so with that being done, then what you'll do is you'll take some straight pins, and I'm not seeing any straight pins here. On the right-hand side. Right-hand side of the crescendo. Oh, let me grab them real quick. Thanks, Barb. Okay, I'm going to grab some straight pins, and I'm just going to place just a few pins in it on the outside of it. Okay, you don't need to put it through here. It's just to hold everything together, all my layers together. And now I'll take my scissors and carefully cut it out. Now, this is something that I tried doing on with a rotary cutter, but I actually found that I had better precision with just some really good fabric scissors. So I kind of like the fabric scissors. I just felt more control. And I didn't have my fingers so close to a blade, especially as I'm going around curves and thinking, oh gosh, that could definitely go out in left field here any day, right? All right, so here we go. Whoops, that was silly. Almost done, and then I just let it go. That's okay though, because I pinned it. We're good. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, so there's all 4 pieces cut. Now, this is one of those, if you decide to do it as an advent calendar, obviously you don't even have to do it as an advent calendar, but if you do decide to do it as an advent calendar, it's a project that's going to take a little bit longer, okay? This is not as fast sewing. Look, I can just rip off the template, and now I have 2 of my outside, and they go in opposite directions. That's what you want to make sure you have, is they're going opposite. If they're going the same, then things are not gonna go well for you on this project. They need to go opposite. And then I have 2 of my lining pieces doing the same thing. Okay, so 2 and 2. All right, what do we do now? What you'll do now is you're going to put right sides together, and you're gonna match this up. And that one doesn't work. Let's see. Yep, it's like a puzzle. Here we go. We obviously want them going in the same way. So I have a front and a lining, right sides together, and a front and a lining, right sides together. Then what we'll do is we're going to go to the sewing machine, and we're going to stitch a 1/4 inch just across the top of both of these stockings. Just across the top. Not all the way around, just across the top. Okay? So let's go ahead, and I'll turn the computer around. Okay, let me situate this a little bit. Aren't those pencils so cute? Like a little hot cocoa. All right. Let me get this out of your way here. Oops. Number 2. Put it over here. Okay. There we go. All right, so I'm just going straight across the top, and I'm going to make sure that I have a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Oh, and of course, this came unthreaded. Let's try that again. All right. And I'm going to do the same thing with my second one. Okay, there we go. Easy peasy. Okay, so I'll just cut that apart. And let's head back over here. There we go. And what I want you to do is open them up completely. Okay, I'll just give it a little finger press here. And finger press. Okay, so with both of those open, now we can put right sides together, and we just have one more seam to do. So I'm going to flip this one over so it matches, and then my seams need to match. So just butt them up against each other. That will be pretty simple. And I'm just going to place, well, maybe I'll put a pin there. And I'll do a few more pins just for good measure. Okay, so it's not a have to, but if you're trying to be really careful, it might not be a bad idea to place a few pins. Okay, and I'll do maybe one down here. All right, we're almost done, guys. So with both of those layers pinned right sides together, all you have to do is go to the lining piece, and that's where you're going to start sewing. So this is, you know, there's a lot of curves in this stocking, so start kind of at a little bit of a straight edge. So I would just start on the side, and I'm going to sew from right here all the way around, and then I'm going to stop right here. So I'm leaving about, oh, I don't know, 2 to 3 inches in between as a space, all right? And Barb, would you mind coming over here and filming this?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put my mask back on.
Tell me what we're sewing.
Here we go. And here we go. Everyone say hi to Barb!
Hey,
Woohoo! Hey Barb, did you have a nice birthday?
Birthday?
Yeah.
I didn't have a birthday. What are you talking
No,
about?
you can actually, you're gonna hold this and then
Oh,
I'll
I'm
sew.
gonna.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
sew it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you wanted me to sew it. I thought I was
Sounds good.
gonna. Okay.
Okay. Yes, it was Barb's birthday. Happy birthday.
Don't roll away.
Don't roll away. Okay, so we're gonna start with the lining first. I'm gonna start just a few inches down. I am using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. And there we go. Okay, you know what also I'm going to do? I'm going to engage my auto pivoting feature. If your machine has one of those, they come in handy on this because there's a lot of curves. If your machine doesn't have that, it's certainly okay. Just make sure that you stop quite often. There's really not a straight seam here. So you got to stop, lift up your presser foot, and then pivot so that you get a nice seam going around. Ooh. And if sometimes you may need to even slow down your machine.
You're a wild woman.
I'm a wild woman. Okay, I'm going to stop, let the presser foot go up. Boy, that's not the best 1/4 inch, but it will do. Okay, here we go. Take out those pins. I'm not like Barb, who sews over them.
You watched me. I do. I sew right over them.
You want to talk about a mad woman? That's Barb.
I like to go fast.
She likes to go fast. Okay, I'm just going to come right over here. See how it's just one continuous seam. Have you made stockings before, Barb?
Years ago.
Years ago. You know, I made stockings for my family years ago. We now have a new family member in the family with Jessica marrying McKay. And so this year I've been thinking, oh, what am I going to do for a stocking? But you know what I want to do? I want to start all over and have new stockings.
Nice ones, different
But my
ones.
kids are I'm going to have a
Oh.
mutiny on my hands if I do, because they love their stockings. So what's a girl to do? What's a mom to do?
Then
I don't know.
Let them have that one to hang in their room.
Oh, there you
And
go.
then just make new ones.
And just make new ones.
Some of my kids still have the original stocks that hate.
I
didn't
know
say
what?
that very well.
I wish I had my original sock.
I don't even remember mine.
I remember mine. My mom had bought them, but they were sequins. The whole thing was sequins.
Really?
Yes. And I loved it. Okay. So, but no more. I don't know what happened with them. So,
Do you
okay.
need some pinking shears, or are you just going to snip?
Oh, you know what? I think I will just snip. So, we do have, there's a couple tips here.
Oh, you had some.
I did bring them over. We do need to clip some curves here. And one of my tips that I always talk about, so if you've been with us for a while, you know what I'm going to say, is to use pinking shears. Okay? Use pinking shears. And that way, when you go around, you just you just cut around the stocking, and you will have automatic cuts right into those curves. So pinking shears, great way to go. For today, I'm just going to go ahead and do a few quick snips into some of these curves. Okay, we always, especially with inside curves, you want to make sure and do that, right?
You know we're supposed to get 6 inches tonight.
What? 6 inches of snow tonight?
Yes, but it's raining right now.
It is raining. It's rainy and kind of gloomy outside.
Yeah, it almost looks dark.
It does. I don't like it. I don't like when it's gloomy. I don't mind the snow when you have a beautiful blue sky.
And it's 60 degrees. I don't mind it either.
But having it gloomy outside is never real fun. Okay, guys, that's as easy as it is. Now what you'll do is you'll turn it right side out. And I think I brought the R&K.
Yep.
Woo, woo. You know, this is Barb's
I love that
favorite
one.
tool.
Second favorite.
What's your first favorite?
That stiletto by Annie.
The stiletto by Annie. I should have guessed. How did I forget that?
You can't sew without it in your hand. I don't know how you
That's right.
did that just now. Without your stiletto by Annie, right there.
You know what? It would have been very
Yep,
handy
it is.
to have had the stiletto by Annie while I was
Can
sewing.
we call it stiletto by Barb? Please.
There we go.
Shall I call Annie and see if that's going to work?
Call Annie and see if she wouldn't mind just calling it, stiletto by Annie and Barb.
No, how about Barb and Annie?
Barb and Annie. Depends on the day.
Yeah, it does. Odd days are
Odd days are Barb's. So I'm using the
how cute
R&K
that
turning
is?
tool.
Look how cute that is.
They're so fun. These are really fun to make. And also what's kind of cool about it is that you can embellish it however you want. You could embroider. I know lots of you who machine embroider are going to love this little project. You could add glitter applique. You could add felt. I was thinking about how cute Kimberbell's wool balls would be, like the red wool ball on the corner, and then take some of that green felt and make a little holly, piece of holly. Okay, so you have an opening here. Let's close it up, shall we? And you guys, you can hand stitch this, but you think I'm going to hand stitch it? Heck no. I am sewing this puppy. So let's just get my presser foot down.
That's why they made the machines.
That's right. Now, if it was going to be shown on the outside, I certainly would have. I would have done it that way. But
I would have
look,
found a way to
you
machine stitch
you would
it.
have.
I would have.
Okay, so isn't that a funky looking stocking?
That is cute.
What do I have to do?
Looks
It looks
like
like
a
a
dog
dog bone.
bone.
Looks like a dog bone. If it looks like a dog bone, you've done it correctly. You just have one more step to go. And that is, just like with bags, we're just going to stuff that lining right back in there. Okay, and then use our
Now, when we do bags, we call it birthing the bag.
birthing the bag. You're right.
Putting it back in.
I'm
That doesn't happen with
That's
that.
right. Exactly. So here we go. I'm just going to grab, for the sake of time, and the magic of television, I'm going to grab one I already did.
So cute.
So all you have to do is just put that lining right back in there, and you've got this. Okay, so now we can just go like that. Take a look. Isn't that fun? But it's going to hang like this. I think that's even more fun. Now, another thing you could do is you could, if you wanted to, you could bend this over. And now, look at that, Barb.
With the cup.
You got a cup.
I love it.
Woohoo.
That is so cute.
Jenny made fun of my stocking today.
Why? I think it's cute. It wouldn't fit.
She said it was kind of funky on the toe, and I said, I know. She liked it better like this. And I said, well, people can decide for themselves.
I kind of like it better the other
Do you
way
like,
too.
yeah. The cuff maybe is just, I don't know. You can do the cuff if you want to, but
That's
you
cute,
can
though.
have it. It's kind of fun, huh? And then look, there are no raw edges in here. It's fully lined. And it was just as easy as can be. So what I was thinking is, how cute would it be to put like the Kimberbell wool ball right here, and then a little leaf out there, or go to the dollar store. Can you grab me those numbers? I'll show everyone what I got. Look at what I saw at that dollar store. I wasn't even
Which dollar
planning
store
on
did
it.
you go to, and how much were they? Because I
Dollar
got to get
Tree.
there.
And guess how much
'Cause
they
those are
were?
cute.
Guess how much they were, Barb?
$1.
$1.
Imagine that.
They were $1.
Those are like perfect.
And because I went to go get a piece of chocolate for the,
Yeah.
just for a cute picture, and then I saw these and I was like, oh my goodness, life changing.
And so you ate
I don't
the
have to
chocolate.
cut those out. So
And you got this at the dollar store too?
what? Yeah,
tree?
yeah, the little tree. It was all at the dollar store. I was like, well, now that's
Wow,
cute.
that is really
So
cute.
this is all the numbers.
That's so cute.
Look at that. Now you certainly could cut these out yourself, and they had them in different colors. See, so they're already cut out for you. Pretty cool, right?
My heck. I
Um,
love those.
oh, PJ, good idea. Look at this, guys. See how it just comes off, and then you just stick it on. So, I mean, obviously, you'd want to hot glue it, I would think. You're not going to want to sew through it because
You might
it's
have to
going
buy
have...
a couple of packages.
And you might have to buy a couple packages. I have no idea how many numbers come in this, but it was $1. So, but PJ has a great idea. She said that the cones earlier alternated with the stockings would be so cute. Do you know what else I thought of this week when I was, I forgot to tell you on Monday, but with the cone advent calendar, when I was hanging it up, and remember I had the wool balls on the sides. How cute would it be to have the wool ball on the bottom of the cone?
And then put a gnome in between.
And then put a gnome in between. We have all sorts of ideas, don't we, Barb?
Yeah.
And so, but the cone, or excuse me, the ball on the bottom of the cone, it made it look like an elf hat upside down. Oh, there we go. It looked like an elf hat upside down. It was so cute. Anyway, so just a thought. Barb, you're coming near me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll go back away.
I'm just teasing.
I'll go away.
I'm teasing. I just barely had that breath. Okay. All right. Oh, Jennifer said it finally snowed down here, so it's on its way to you. That's in Sandy, Barb.
Oh, my heck.
Yes. All right. Oh, that's cute. Donita said, I think I will make those for my son and his roommates. Put in a little candy, maybe some lottery tickets. Now that's a fun idea.
Check them first.
Lottery tickets. That's really cute, actually. Oh, Donita, I like your little profile pic. She's got game on. That's a Kimberbell bench pillow. Fun. That's really fun. Okay. Oh, thank you, KJ, or Kim, I should say. I'm pretty sure it's Kim, right? Okay, thank you. That's really kind of you. Do a quilted blade and Mike. I'm from Australia. I'll make something. Larry said, do a quilted blade and make an ice skate stocking. Clever. I love that, Larry. Mr. Larry Dockstarter's in the house, folks. How fun would that be to have a little ice skate? That's so cute. Love it. Okay, you like the cuff, Debbie? Yep. Cindy likes the cuff too. Well, I'm going to tell Jenny. Gail likes it too. So does Janine. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Extend the top when cutting out to make a cuff. Yeah, you could do that too. If you really liked the idea of having a cuff, maybe what you could do is extend the top so just a little bit taller, and then you would still have that same like look, but then with a cuff. So, yep, good idea, Kathy. Yeah, Debbie says you could add a little rickrack across the top or add to the seam to make a holder. Definitely, you could tie a little rickrack there and add to it. I got these little clothespins, which I thought would be cute if you had like, you know, baker's twine or something like that hanging from the wall, and you had it hung up by little clothespins. That would be fun. Endless possibilities, my friends. Endless. Okay. Oh, very nice, Brenda. Brenda said that she made a dog bone stocking for my cousin when I made stockings for their family last year. That is really cool, Brenda. How fun. Yep, even our pets need a little lovin', right, during the holidays. Oh my goodness, Yvonne, wow. Yvonne said that she still has a Christmas sock that her grandmother gave her 3/4 of a century ago. Holy cow! I need a shadow box or something to put it in. Absolutely, Yvonne. That is a treasure. Oh, I wish I had my stocking when I was little. All right. So fun. Okay. Gail asks, when will I be on again for the Facebook class? I'm not sure what you're asking. Is it the one from last night? If it's the one, if you're referring to the one last night, then I will probably be doing some 3 at 3s on it this next week. Roxanne said, yes, I agree with you, my friend. Kimberbell ribbon with the crochet lace on it would be cute on top. Yep. So true. Yay, Molly said she grabbed the pattern. Can't wait to make one. Yay. Oh, I love this, Erin or Holly, whoever I'm speaking to. Now I'm making one for my dad in an assisted living. Everyone loves an advent calendar. How sweet is that? Speaking of something that's very similar to that, our friend Debbie Bingham, she might be on here. Debbie, correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm saying this story incorrectly, but I think I got it right. Debbie, last year, one of our customers here, she made an advent calendar for her father who was in a nursing home. And every day she had someone in the family write a special memory about him, and they put it in each of the pockets. And so every day he got to open up one of the pockets and read a special memory from one of his loved ones. Now, how incredibly sweet is that? That just touches me so much. I love that idea. So kind of fun. All right, so that was theme number 2. I hope you enjoyed it.